This channel is for adult toy collectors only. What does that mean for you? That means if you're under the age of 18, just like the WWE did in the early thousands, you get the F out.
Yo, what is up, fellas? I'm your host, Transformers38, coming at you with some more Transformers action. Today we're taking a look at the new Transformers Studio Series 86 Voyager Class Ironhide. And there he is in all of his glory. I know, right? Studio Series 86 Ironhide is dropping quicker than you expected. So yeah, definitely. I wish they would drop the Python Patrol Vipers and Bats and Outback for G.I. Joe if they're dropping crap like crazy. But anyway, there is the new Transformers Studio Series 86 Ironhide, which is a very good looking figure in the box right off the bat. Looking really good. Definitely want to see the differences of the Earthrise and the Siege modes in this character, because it does look like they re-engineered the whole figure. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the new Transformers the movie Studio Series 86 Autobot Ironhide out of his cardboard and plastic ties maybe on there, holding into them. There's I don't know if they have plastic ties. Yeah, there's plastic ties holding them. But let's get them out. Let's get them out. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Cue the music intro. Yeah. Alrighty, folks, here is the new Transformers the movie Studio Series 86 Ironhide in all of his glory. And yes, got a hold of this Ironhide pretty early, and they're shipping them out on Amazon now too as well. So yeah, here's the new Transformers Studio Series 86 Ironhide, number 17 in the 86 line, which is pretty cool. Looks pretty badass. So we get a different back prop this time with the figure. We get the shuttle that Ironhide and the rest of the Autobot crew that was dispatched to go to Earth in the movie before Megatron and the Decepticons ambush him and kill them all, unfortunately. But all in all, here is the new Transformers Studio Series 86 Ironhide. You can see he transforms in 26 steps on the back with his obligatory product shots, but yeah, you can't really see it because it's going around. But anyway, on the back you got your obligatory product shots. He transforms in 26 steps. He transforms into his very reminiscent to his van that he turned into back in the 80s, which is awesome. Back prop included, 26 steps obviously, and it says Decepticon, Shuttle, Ambush. That's all it says. With nice artwork here in the front here with Ironhide. Very cool. Same way on that side and on this side. Then you get the 86 supposed to be right there. But hey, and he's a Voyager class. Like I said, I was like, what? He's a Voyager class? Man, he's a small Voyager, if you want to say, or it's just I hate to say it. It's just a deluxe branded as a Voyager. So, just like what they did with Hot Rod with the 86 line. So, yeah. Anyway, he does get packaged with his two guns. And he does get this new back prop, which is the shuttle. The shuttle back prop here, which is pretty cool. Which you get with all the authentic figure release. Whenever you get the official release of the figure, you get the back prop. And you also get the instruction manual whenever you get the official release of the figure. So, yeah. So there is that for instructions. I say, if you see instructions, it's instructions. So moving right along here, you can see the back prop inside here is basically what he comes clipped to in the back. It looks resemblance to the shuttle. So I like how they do that. They didn't have to do that, but at least they're giving us a window packaging here with these. But I can see them going to windowless here pretty soon. I do believe Takara is already doing it. But anyway, here is Ironhide, which is a very nice retool remold of the Siege and the Siege, Transformers Siege and Earthrise molds, which is a very heavily retooled, and it's a completely different mold, yes, but there's a lot of similarities to this figure that they they transform very similar. It's basically the same, almost similar transformation with more kibble to add, basically, my opinion. But can't take my word for it. But we'll start off with the Siege version. Here is obviously Ironhide is much more sleeker looking right there, and the color is a little bit different. But you can see the difference in the backpack where the wheels are. Obviously, it's a different mold, but a lot of engineering to basically transform almost the same, and it's pretty cool. So yeah. So there he is with Siege and Earthrise. And my Earthrise one is Toy Hacked Up from toyhacks.com. So yeah, there you go right there. Which is basically the Earthrise one was the Siege mold, just retooled anyway, and remolded. But it's basically the same transformation, just added more kibble. And this just adds more foldable kibble. Adds more foldable kibble. Kibbles, like kibbles and bits or something, right? So, nonetheless, moving right along, we'll go with some size comparisons here real quick. We'll go ahead and bring in Optimus Prime for size comparison with his good faithful buddy Ironhide. So yeah, don't worry. They gave us a leader Optimus Prime, but yeah, he's like a Voyager. That's your Voyager size, but I can see Ironhide really does scale good with the Optimus pretty well indeed. So yeah, there he is with Optimus. So yeah. Now if you have one of the Junkions here, I'm trying to grab Junk Keep here. There's your size comparison. Now that's a Voyager. So Hasbro is doing us wrong with giving us a deluxe packaged in a Voyager box, like what they did with Hot Rod. So hey, sneaky, aren't you, Hasbro? So nonetheless, let's get moving on the articulation. When you do get his pistols here, which is pretty cool. I intend we're going to get Ratchet out of this mold as well. Obviously, when we see Ironhide or Ratchet, they usually give us the same mold as well. So yeah, very cool. So here is Ironhide in all of his glory. You still got that little backpack flap back here going on with the kibble, but nonetheless, you got his chest that opens here due to transformation. So a lot of kibble going on here. Very similar to the Transformer Siege mold. Here you can see in Earthrise. Come on. Very similar with how they flare up. Very cool. But yeah. Now, I was really wondering if the fists were the same, because I know how Hasbro likes to reuse the fists. No, the fists are completely the same. Are completely different, my bad. Are completely different. The fists are completely different, so I really don't see nothing really reused on this besides the hinge gimmick for in the vehicle mode and the backpack piece here, but not reused, but like similar. But oh no, he's a new mold. But anyway, you do get his silver guns here, painted black and painted silver. I mean, casted black, painted silver, and then you can post his guns on his back here like this for storage in his robot mode and in vehicle mode. But vehicle mode really doesn't let you peg them in there like that for vehicle mode, but we'll get to that here later. So that is it for his guns. So there he is. So anyway, articulation wise, you got a nice head sculpt here before we get to head sculpt articulation anyway. Up and down, do the transformation here. Blue eyes with the silver paint on his face. Looking really good. Get a hinge here. Arms rotate, which is pretty cool. Got a bicep swell right here on that double hinge mushroom peg, which actually comes off really easy. And this plastic does feel it's like a It's a weird plastic they use. It's not completely different compared to this plastic. It's a different shade. But yeah, got a nice elbow joint here. His wrist do swivel, which is pretty good. You got a waist swivel. You got his front flap here, so he can get some nice wide range of motion with his feet. And that. You can basically do the splits again. Got a thigh swivel here, which is really loose on mine. But this actually comes off whenever you start messing with it. And I don't like the way it's the same feeling plastic like this red piece is. And then the same is on his toes right here as well. Obviously got a nice knee joint. And you obviously see we got ankle tilt and pivot due to transformation. So there is Ironhide in all of his glory. So anyway, let's go ahead and transform him, shall we? Freaking awesome. Let's get him. Let's get him. Alright, we'll go ahead and flip his fist over. Clip him down. Flip his fist over. Clip him down. Go ahead and bring this whole section out from the front. Like so. Fold his head down. The cool little bits here. Mine, you can see mine already has a little bit of a stress right here because you have to clip it in. I'll show you whenever we get to it. Bring that up. Basically, similar transformation like the Siege mold and Earthrise. We'll put his arms together, and this will become the roof of the vehicle. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and unclip this section here. Or try our best here to rotate this around like so. This will come up like so, and this will rest up in here. Move his front flap here, and then you straighten his legs up. Now the transformation gets pretty cool here. Now you want to go pull his feet down like this, bring these sections up like so, bring his feet out, bring his bottom of his toe out, and then bring out this clear piece of plastic, blue plastic here. The same thing on this side, and bring this section out. That becomes the back of the van. Go accordion this up on that hinge, like so. We won't have to clip them in yet, too. So go ahead and bring this section up, like so. Now, go ahead and clip the sections together of the van. They'll clip together, like so. Make sure his feet stuck together too as well. Bring this section up, and then his arms will meet into those tabs right here. And there we go. Now you want to untab the section on the side of Ironhide's vehicle. Bring this section over and around. Very similar to the Siege and Earthrise molds, do you obviously say. Push these together, and you want to push this section in here like that. And make sure the back end is clipped in on Ironhide. Make sure that's clipped in, and I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. There is Ironhide in his vehicle mode. And yes, this is definitely screaming the 1980s Ironhide, especially for his vehicle mode. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome indeed. Freaking love it. I freaking love it, guys. Did I say I freaking love it? I freaking love it. Freaking awesome. So you got the nice rims going on there with them. You got the silver painted rims, which they actually painted them this time, because we usually don't get much silver painted rims. But I guess it depends on who's painting that day, maybe. I don't know. But you never know. Got the translucent blue plastic for the windows, which is they're going to end up getting covered up anyway. But I can see what they're doing with the translucent plastic. But I'm not a big fan of it. I was talking to my buddy Input about it. Big shout out to Input once again about the translucent plastic, because you're tabbing this translucent plastic into this spot right there, and I showed you that stress mark earlier. So you got the nice silver on the grill here going on here. You got the Autobot logo right here. It's freaking awesome. which is pretty cool. And Lazy decides she wants to come in. Come here, Lazy. Come here. Come here. She decides to come in during a review, which I'm gonna edit that out. It'll be alright. But anyway, size comparison. We'll go ahead and jump to size comparisons here. There is your Siege Ironhide. Which I have to transform the Earthrise one off camera. But we'll go ahead and get some other size comparisons in here while we are at it. So anyway, there's the Siege. Here is one of the previous ones we reviewed from Legacy. See how they look together. See how they look together. And a transforming Earthrise Ironhide here, so I think I got him. I think I got him. Yep, I got him. Alright. That was a quick transformation, right? And here is the Earthrise. The Earthrise one really kicks it, but they got rid of those terrible feet on the back here. So there you got the Earthrise incarnation, and then you got the 86 incarnation. So, which is freaking awesome. Now if you want to try to get them all in here for a shot, try to here. There we go. See how they look all together. The Ironhide trio. So yeah, you can definitely see they still share the same feet there from the Siege and Earthrise. It's funny, but all in all, there is Ironhide. I love the transparent plastic windows they did here. There ain't no window painted on the back here, but Toy Hacks will take care of that. But now the guns, you can store the guns down here in vehicle mode, but you can't really do it like you did on the backpack. You have to switch them around, peg them in this way, so you got an attacking mode of Ironhide if you want, or you can just go ahead and tab them in on top of this clear plastic on top, which is terrible. Then you can make it look like a roof rack on top of Ironhide. You can face them either direction as well. But it gives them a nice look. Looks like a roof rack almost on top. I'm sure someone will come up with an upgrade kit to make a roof rack from on top of them. Who knows? But hey, it is what it is. But anyway, moving right along. The Studio Series 86 Ironhide is a must-have figure. I enjoy it. But the biggest gripe is, right, see how that does not go in there flush like that? Because this is supposed to tab in. Let me show. This piece is supposed to tab into there. And then this piece here is supposed to friction tab in here. And you can see already you got stress mark in here. And I was applying minimal force to this. And now, if you push these together like this on a slant and then bring it in, it clips in. But this does not like to stay as well, but it's Ironhide in all of his glory, which is freaking awesome. So yeah, then transform Ironhide back, flip those pieces in. Don't forget to flip those pieces in. Just head out. You can do whatever order transformation you want. But like I said though, this is basically your Transformers Siege and Earthrise kit bash together, all into one big badass figure. And yeah, they did a great job. They did a great job, and I actually enjoy this figure 100%. Definitely a must-have to add to your Transformers Studio Series 86 collection for sure. But lots of folding kibble going on here with this as well. You can definitely see the folding kibble. You're supposed to tab this clear plastic into this tab here. You can tab it in, but I don't want to tab it in because, you know, clear plastic over time will break, and we don't want that. So, here's Ironhide. Get one of those guns. Another gun. And are we done, or are we done? There we go. So there is your new Transformers Studio Series 86 Ironhide. It's a cool figure. I highly recommend you guys picking him up. Hopefully he'll be hitting stores. I know he was hitting Target, as well, and Amazon's shipping them out now as well. So yeah, so till next time, I'm your host Transcendent38 talking to you again. Don't forget to rate and subscribe, comment on any videos. Do keep a lookout for any new videos headed your way, and also don't forget to check me out on Instagram, and I'll follow you back on Instagram. All that good stuff. And also don't forget to check out everybody else's links out down in the description down below as well. So until next time, I'm your host Transcendent38. I'm out of here. Later, it's time to transform and roll out. Yeah.